All right, here at Harrah's, Northern California again, ready to play some bubble craps. Did want to just let you guys know, I met up with Bilecki and some other friends yesterday at Sky River Casino in Elk Grove. And at this casino, they have the stadium craps where there's one set of dice and like 20 seats that you can sit at. And we play here quite a bit. We haven't played there as much lately because we've been coming to Harrah's NorCal quite a bit. I want to let you know, we got there. It was absolutely horrible. Like, we got destroyed at Sky River Casino. Now, they won't let you film there, so we couldn't do any filming. But man, I'm here to tell you, when it's bad, it's bad. We did some group play where we put $100 in each with like 3 or 4 of us, and it didn't last very long. We made, kind of up and down a little bit, but it just was gone quickly. Like, the sevens were just happening. So we did this 3 or 4 times. We don't win on any of it. I have 800 that I'm going to do on my own after this. I put 400 in. It rolls one number and then 7's out, minus basically the $400. I put another 300 in, did it again, established a point, next number, 7 out. Now I only have $100 left. I put that in. Established the point, 7 out. I put $800 in. It didn't last 2 minutes. I didn't hit one number. And this was after it was already bad for my friends and us as a group. I mean, it was just absolutely horrible. And we got smacked for sure. So I got a little bad taste in my mouth right now. Like, I'm excited to get into Harrah's here and have my own machine, but God, it was just so bad. I need to get a win just to forget about it. So just thought I'd share that with you guys. So wish me luck going in. All right, 9-bow here, crapless craps. I got $400 in, and we are gonna give it a go. Here we go.
6 hard.
6 hard. All right, so we're gonna go 330 on the inside and 5s on the 2, 3, 4, 10, 11, and 12. All right, here we go. All right, we got the 8. So we're gonna cut these down to 30s on the 5 and 9 and 40s on the 6 and 8. Okay, let's get another number here. 10. So when that happens, it pays us 9, and what I do is I just take $5 and I put it on the 4 and 10, but I still need to get a 5, 6, 8, or 9. All right, well, that sucks. All right, so what we'll do, since we're gonna be a little bit light, is we're gonna do 210 or 220 on the inside, since we lost a little bit on that one. So 220 in the middle, 5s on the outside. Here we go. All right, we got the 5. So we will cut these pretty much in half to 25s and 30s. And I'm gonna set the bets on, and here we go. All right, these 7s are happening a little too frequently here. Let me add 200 more, so we're going to be in 600 here. All right, kind of got to weather this storm here. All right, lucky roller, here we go. I may start going live on the come out. I keep popping numbers there. All right, so we're going 330 inside. Okay, we're in 600. All right, got the 6, that's good. So reduce these to 30s and 40s. Let's get our next point. There's a 12. So we're gonna go 10 on that and then put $5 each on the other extremes. Still need an inside number. God, we just cannot get a flipping second number right now. It's ridiculous. Come on. Going again. All right, we're gonna reduce it again to 220 on the inside. Here we go. I mean, man, this is just not the start we were looking for. And if you saw my intro today, we just had such a bad day at Sky River yesterday, and it's just like carrying over here. All right, hold on, I'm gonna reload. All right, I put 300 more in, so I'm in 900 now. All right. If I can't get through this next one, I'm gonna switch machines. All right, we're pretty much all in here. All right, here we go. All right, again with the 4, it wins $9, and I'll put $5 on the 4 and the 10. Here we go. All right, so in this case, I'm gonna add 5 to the 10, and then I'm gonna add $5 to the 3 and the 11, and we might as well just add some to the 2 and the 12. Still trying to get that inside number. There we go. All right, we have not got past the second roll yet. Come on. I mean, are you freaking kidding me right now? Unreal. All right, I'm gonna ride this out here. This is gonna be the last hurrah here. All right, we got 30 extra, so we're gonna go like that. All right, here we go. I mean, man, when it's bad, it's bad. Reload. All right, new machine. Got 400 and some change in. Can't get any worse than what it's been, so I think I'm gonna go on the come out just to avoid that first, just to catch that first roll. Here we go. 10, so we'll press up the 4 and the 10. Got the 5, that's good. Okay, let's see if we can get by a second number here. Come on. Just trying to get by the second number. All right, so 3 came, press up the 3, and a little bit on the 2, 11, and 12. All right, we got the 6. We got by a second number, hallelujah. So now we go 20s. We actually make a profit on this roll, a little bit. All right, so we got the 10. And we're gonna set these bets on. Still trying to get one more inside number, and there we go. We'll take that. So we'll press the 9 up 5, and then we'll get the hard ways. We're up 51 bucks on the roll. We're free rolling 171, and I'm not gonna lie, I get a couple more numbers here, I'm probably gonna scale back and just take all the profit. So 20 on the 8 and 2. All right, 10's good. We'll make that 40 and 4 on the hard 10. All right, there's a hard 4. We'll make that 30 and 3 on the hard 4. All right, got the 5. Now we just need a 2, 11, and 12. Now I'm gonna scale back because I need to take some profit. So we're up 275 on the roll. We need the 2, 11, and 12. I will press these $5, you know, as far as they can go, but I gotta take some profit here. And good thing I did. All right, coming out. Oh, I was gonna be on the come out. All right, 330 across the middle, 5's on the outside. Here we go. A lot lot of 4s and 10s lately. Lots of 4s and 10s. There's our 5, thank you. Okay. There's our 9. So now we're up money on the roll. We're gonna go 20s. We need to hit one more of those numbers. Another 9. All right, so with that, we go $2 on the hard ways. We add 5 to the 9. I'm not sure where we ended up, but it was 600 and something, but we're up money on this roll. We got 142 in play. Now I just need 50 numbers in a row. That's all. I don't ask much. 7 out. All right, made a little profit. I'm gonna go on this roll. Here we go. All right, good call there. Scale these back in about half. All right, so with that, we put $5 on the 3, and then we do $3 on the 2, 11, and 12 to press all those up. 4 and 10, happening a lot, so we'll go 5 each on the 4 and 10. 7 out. All right, couldn't get that second number. Lost about $70 on that one. Good thing I wasn't on that one. But I am going to go on this one. Of course. All that work just shot down the drain. All right, so let's go. So we got 19 more. We'll just add 4s to that. We're just gonna do a smaller amount because that's all we got in the machine. I mean, 7, number 7, 7, 7, number 7. Just gonna lose. All right, $200 in, crapless craps. We're just gonna go $20 across. See if we can pop a few numbers and scale back. 8. So that pays us 23. So we're gonna go like that. Spread that out. There's a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just spreading it out a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. There's another 6. It's gonna pay 33, so we're gonna go 5 each. 1, 2, 3, 4. There goes that. All right, still here at Crapless Craps. I am just gonna put $120 in. And I'm just gonna literally see if I can roll enough numbers to double this. Now, normally, when you bet just the 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, if you roll 4 numbers and you pressed everything evenly across for 4 numbers, you would double your money in about 4 numbers. You would, at the bare minimum, double your money. So I'm gonna just see if I can turn this by pressing everything evenly across the inside numbers and see if I can turn this 120 into 240. And if I can prove to myself I can do that, then we'll maybe do something different. For right now, all these 7s are just murder. All right, so gonna be on the come out. Here we go. All right, so that 18 paid 17, which is about $3 a number. So I'm gonna do $3 on the 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. That's one number. There's a 5. And that one's gonna pay 25. So it's about $4 a number, and I'll put an extra $1 on the 4. All right, that was our second. There's a 6. 6, and that one paying us 25. So again, we're gonna do $4 across, and then I'll get an extra one on the 10 there. That was our third number. And then the 11. All right, so where are we at if I clear everything? 216. All right, we're gonna go $10 across. So basically kind of free rolling. We're down $4 and we're gonna press from here. 8, and I'm just gonna press that up 5 and 3 so that I have my 120 banked and the bets are on. All right, 7 out. Try it again. Just gonna go with $100. Set the bets on. Here we go. There's a 6, which pays 17, so we're about $3 each. Not quite. There's an 11, and then that paid $27, but I'm gonna press 12 there, and then the other money on the inside. All right, there we go. I think this is our third number. That should pay 28. So we're gonna go $4 each, and then we'll get the 4 and 10 caught up a little bit. That was our third number, I believe. And there's our fourth. So we're gonna clear. We'll go $10 across. We've got our 121, we'll put $1 on 8, so we've got our money back, and we're gonna press and have these bets on. 10, all right. So we're gonna go 10 there. Uh-oh, we're frozen here. We gotta wait for this thing to catch up. All right, so 10 there, and then the other 8 on the 4. Spread it around a little bit. So this one's going to pay 11, so we're just going to go 5 and 5, extra $1 on the 6. 7 out. Well, we're getting through the initial 4 or 5 numbers, but we're not getting anything after that. So, all right, try it again. Bets are on. There's a 4. And that's going to pay 18, so we're going to go 3 across on those. Now, my drawdown system that I was using would have been great for this, but I couldn't even get 4 numbers when I did it. So maybe I switch back to that here in a minute. Because this seems to be getting, you know, a handful of numbers, which is all we really wanted. All right, so I'm gonna press that up to 25. I'm gonna put $5 each on the other numbers, and then we're gonna go 3 on the inside. And then we'll go boom, boom, boom. All right, there we go. Of course, could have scaled there. That one more number did not get there. All right, so I'm gonna put 200 in this time. This other 100 in. And then we're gonna go 200 across. And of course, 7 out as soon as I raise the bet. Try it again. Except I'm gonna be off on the come out. There's an 8. So we'll spread these out across. All right, here we go. Spread those across. We're going to set the bets on. All right, right, guys, I don't think I can stomach any more of this. It's just absolutely horrible today. I'm just gonna wave the white flag, take my lumps, and move on. We'll see you guys tomorrow.